Digimon card game, sealed only, double diamond.
Hello Tamers and welcome to Double Diamond Sealed Only, episode 4, otherwise known as Digimon Sealed Only series, episode 39. If you aren't already subscribed to us, please hit that subscribe button, ring that bell so that you get notified of our new content. We do the Sealed Only series every week at the moment, and then occasionally we'll do some other episodes in between when we feel like it, kind of thing. If you do enjoy our content, please consider leaving a like and commenting to let us know what you liked, and then if you didn't like it, then dislike, and then also tell us what you didn't like. Now, in this episode, in the final battle, the camera died, which is awful, obviously, because Agita swiftly got Lilithmon doing Lilithmon loop things, which was frustrating for me, and obviously is frustrating that it didn't record the final bits. But other than that, let's go into the pack openings with my lovely husband, Agita Swiftly.
Alright then, Tamers, this is the last 6 from this box. I think we might have a chance of pulling ourselves a super rare still, but let's keep going and see what we can find. So looking for the Bonds of Friendship in here, and maybe a Bonds of Courage as well, would be nice. So, this has a Bakumon, Elecmon, Magnadramon, Big Mammymon, Tapiamon, Judgment of the Blade, that's our third one, Mamerkusmon, Javolt Schwimmer, Trapiamon. Here we go, so this is our first one of these. I think this is rare for some reason because I haven't seen one yet. Rush. On play, you may place one of the Kinkuro or one of the Ginkaku from your trash onto this card's division cards in any order. If you place 2 cards with this effect, draw 1. Then also gain 1 memory. So the reason why this is pretty good in this deck is because you can use it with conjunction with Zawurt. And so Zawurt basically throws this down for you. And then you go, okay, I'll bring back the underneath. I gain Rush. I think I get like DP bonus. I also get a draw. I also get memory gain. So it's pretty good. I don't necessarily mind if I'm going to smash into him because I'm just going to be able to survive. Aha! Gundramon. Blocker. When digivolving, go top 5 cards of your deck. You may use one option card with the memory cost of 7 amongst them, without paying its memory cost. Trash the remaining cards if you don't use an option card with this effect to leave one of your opponents with a play cost of 4 or less. And then, ooh! The other Systemon blank. All turns, or you have a Digimon with Hookmon in its name, or a Roll Knight in its type, all of your Digimon with Systemon in the name's game blocker. Then on play, trigger, draw 1. So that's pretty good. I'm glad we actually got to see both of those in here. The way it's going, though, we're going to get like 1 per box of each. I don't necessarily mind that too much, but it would have been nice to get the sealed series finished by Christmas if that's the case when it comes to these. I know we need to always get lucky and find Jesmons with. I don't remember if Jesmon has a alternate art in this set, so we could obviously always go for the additional chance of getting the alternate art. Alright, let's flip them over. Tropical Venom. Doki Betamon. Ginkaku, as we were just saying with the Prime there. When attacking, you may trash 1 card from your hand to delete one of your opponent's level 3 Digimon. Debutimon. Mathmon. Payanmon. Olderimon. It's just got Dogperson. When you play a Tamer with Tines, now you can get 1 memory. Is that first one of these, or is that the second one of these? Jugmon, Rebellionmon, and a Wyvern's Breath. So we've got 2 of these now. I don't really know what we want here besides obviously hoping for that Bonds card. Isomon, Trebimon, Galaive Memory Boost, Parasauromon, Shikurimon, Sharpmon, Mistymon, Swimmon, Happy Bullet Showering, Pumumon, Systemon Block. There you go, he's been complaining about it and I got 2 of these now. And oh, we got the Agumon Bonds of Bravery. Not the Bonds I was hoping for, but a Bonds card nonetheless. So, will we get a second? So it's blank. Who's the other one? Cecil? We get a second Cecil. That'd be very nice. We only have 2 Hookmons, so we can definitely do with a few more of those. Goblinmon, Gizimon, Usamon, Boogimon, Bakumon, Octomon, Bulkmon, Gabumon. Promote is back again. Pagumon, Rattlestar. Main. Return with your opponent's level 5 or lower Digimon to its owner's hand. If your opponent has 3 or more Digimon in play, return with your opponent's Digimon to the bottom of the owner's deck instead, trashing all the illusion cards instead. So this is pretty good if your opponent's starting to like spread out a bit more and they have like a level 7, you go, nope, just get rid of it. We have ourselves another TK and Kari. Very nice. So we've got 2 of those now. I think the only one we're short on now is the Izzy and Joe. I think we got one of those. Freezemon, Isamon, got lovely level 5s and there's a few packs. Draco, Ginkaku, Parabolic Junk, Modoki Betamon, Ashuramon, Blasted Disaster, Wizardmon, excuse me, Savior Hookmon, Gundramon, and a Magna Kidmon. Oh, that's pretty cool. Got ourselves the Musketeer pack. We've got ourselves one last pack for this opening. This is either going to be the Make It Break It, or we've got all of our stuff ready, and I am better counting. Or both. Or both. One or both. Peddledramon, Kinkakumon, Reinforcing Memory Boost, Nani-mon, Judgment Blade, that's our 4th, Papiamon, Eldrimon, Ornismon, Babamon, Agumon, Morphmon, that's our 1st one, and a Cutting Edge, also one of our 1st ones. So, Morphmon. On deletion, roll the top 5 cards of your deck. Add 1 Minoa Belosi and 1 Digimon card with Isamon in its name amongst them to your hand, placing the remaining cards at the bottom of your deck in any order. And then Cutting Edge, you may play 1 level 5 or lower Isamon from your hand without paying its memory cost. Then, delete one of your opponent's Digimon with DP less than or equal to Digimon play with that effect. I do think that we'll get one day that will be like a really good, like level 3. Oh, sorry. 4 or 5. But 6 cost is kind of weird. But nonetheless, that is the opening for today, guys. Thank you for being here. We will see you guys in the deck changes as well as in the battles. So, have fun.
This week we're taking out a Gabumon and replacing it with a Gizamon. In yellow we're taking out a Blinding Ray and we're putting a Wyvern's Breath in. Now for the biggest change of them all, purple, we are going to take out a Black War Growlmon and put in a Rebellimon, taking out a Miramon, putting in a Ginkakumon, taking out a Gilmon, putting in a Goblimon, taking out a Varmon, putting in a Ginkakumon Promote, taking out another Miramon for a Ginkakumon, taking out a Blocker Devimon for a Kinkakumon, taking out a Gigimon for a Sunamon, taking out a Varmon for a Ginkakumon Promote, taking out another Miramon for Ginkakumon, taking out the Blocker Devimon for a Kinkakumon, and taking out a Black Growlmon for a Kinkakumon. And that is all the deck changes. Now we will go into the battles. Yellow versus green. Yellow goes first, hatches a Pikmon, digivolves into Starmon, draws, plays a Reinforcing Memory Boost, activating its effect. Green draws, hatches a Yokomon, digivolves into Lalamon, draws, plays a Goblinmon, plays a Terriermon, plays a Mega Cabiteriamon, yellow draws, promotes Starmon, digivolves into Churimon, draws, digivolves into Angelwoman, draws, activating its effect. Plays a Coatmon, activating its effect. Green draws, attacks with Goblinmon, hitting a Wyvern's Breath, activating its effect. Plays an Izzy and Mimi. Yellow draws, hatches a Pikmon, digivolves into Coatmon, draws, trashes Reinforcing Memory Boost, activating its effect. Digivolves into Lord Nightmon, draws. Attacks with Lord Nightmon, playing a Gladiamon on its effect, hitting a Grand Quagamon, being deleted. Digivolves into Turimon, draws. Digivolves into Pidamon, draws. Attacks with Turimon, hitting a Tropical Venom. Digivolves into Angelwoman, draws, activating its effect. Green Unsuspense, draws. Digivolves into Hercules Capitariumon, draws, attacks Turimon with Hercules Capitariumon, activating its effect, trashing the top security. Digivolves into Weedmon, draws. Yellow draws, promotes Pidamon. Attacks of Angelwoman, hitting a Lalamon. Plays a Spiral Masquerade, activating its effect. Green Unsuspense, draws. Promotes Weedmon. Plays a Tentamon, activating its effect. Suspends Tentamon, digisorbing into Blossommon, draws, attacks Angelwoman with Hercules Capitariumon, activating its effect, trashing security, piercing into a Pulsemon, attacks with Blossommon, suspending Izzy and Mimi, activating their effect, but fails to trigger, hitting a Bushiagamon. Digivolves into Capitariumon, draws. Digivolves into Lilymon, draws, activating its effect. Yellow draws, hatches a Pikmon. Digivolves into Starmon, draws. Digivolves into Pidamon, draws. Plays a Pulsemon, activating its effect. Green Unsuspense, draws. Hatches a Yokamon. Attacks with Hercules Capitariumon, hitting a reinforcing memory boost. Attacks with Lilymon, being blocked by Pidamon. Attacks with Blossommon, winning the game. Red versus blue. Red goes first. Hatches a Coromon. Plays a Greymon. Blue draws, hatches a Curamon, digivolves into Blucamon, draws. Plays a Christ Paildramon. Red draws. Digivolves into Lavagritamon, draws. Digivolves into Agamon, draws. Digivolves into Monochromon, draws. Digivolves into Gallantmon, draws. Blue draws. Digivolves into Hexablaumon, draws. Attacks with Hexablaumon, activating its effect. Hitting Anagunimon and a Greymon. Plays a Howling Memory Boost. Red draws, promotes Monochromon. Plays a Transcendent Sword, activating its effect. Blue draws. Trashes Howling Memory Boost, activating its effect. Plays an Absolute Blast, activating its effect. Plays a Christ Peldramon. Red draws. Hatches a Koromon. Digivolves into Ogomon. Draws. Attacks with Monochromon. Hitting a Gorillamon. Being deleted. Plays a Transcendent Sword, activating its effect. Blue draws. Plays a Davis, activating its effect. Red draws. Promotes Ogomon. Digivolves into Monochromon, draws. Plays a Nokia, activating its effect to play an Agumon. Blue draws. Digivolves into Gorillamon, draws. Plays a Sora and Joe. Red draws. Hatches a Gigimon. Digivolves into Greymon, draws. Suspending Nokia, activating its effect. Attacks with Monochromon, hitting a Gizamon. Attacks with Greymon, hitting a Christ Peldramon, being deleted. Plays a Greymon. Blue draws. Promotes Gorillamon. Attacks with Gorillamon, suspending Sora and Joe, activating their effect. Plays a Gabumon. Digivolves into Kyolamon, draws. Digivolves into Christ Peldramon, draws. Digivolves into Hexablaumon, draws. Red unsuspends, draws. Plays a Transcendent Sword, activating its effect. Blue draws, unsuspends. Digivolves into Beowulfmon, draws. Digivolves into Hexablaumon, draws. Attacks with Hexablaumon, hitting a Sora. Plays a Sora and Joe. Red draws. Digivolves into Volkdramon, draws. Plays a Transcendent Sword, activating its effect. Hatches an Upamon. Digivolves into Vmon, draws. Digivolves into Peldramon, draws. Plays an Absolute Blast, activating its effect. Red draws. Digivolves into Ogmon, draws. Digivolves into Dark Tyrannomon, draws. Digivolves into Aldermon, draws. Blue draws. Promotes Peldramon. Plays a Gizamon. Attacks with Peldramon, hitting its eye. Digivolves into Kyolamon, draws. Red draws. Promotes Aldermon. Attacks with Aldermon being blocked by Kyolamon. Plays an Ogomon, activating its effect. Digivolves into Wargreymon, draws. Blue and suspends. Draws. Digivolves into Peldramon. Attacks with Peldramon, suspending Sora and Joe, activating their effect. Hitting a Lavagritamon. Digivolves into Impildramon, draws, activating its effect. Attacks with Impildramon, winning the game. Purple versus Black. Purple goes first. Hatches a Demi-Meramon, digivolves into Candlemon, draws. Plays a Sora and Mimi. Black draws, hatches a Kapurimon, digivolves into Agumon, draws. Digivolves into Dark Tyrannomon, draws. Digivolves into Black Mac Galgamon, draws. Plays a tie. Purple draws. Promotes Candlemon. Digivolves into Devimon, draws. Digivolves into Skullmeramon, draws. Plays a Gazimon. Digivolves into Ginkakumon, draws. Black draws. Promotes Black Mac Galgamon. Plays a Parabolic Junk, activating its effect. Attacks with Black Mac Galgamon, hitting a Titamon. Being deleted, activating Parabolic Junk's effect. Plays a Tumon. Digivolves into Black Galgamon, draws. Plays a Chikurimon. Purple draws. Hatches a Sunamon, digivolves into Goblinmon, draws. Digivolves into Megidramon, draws, activating its effect. Attacks with Megidramon, hitting a Tankmon. Plays a Candlemon, black draws, hatches a Kapurimon. Plays a Parabolic Junk, attacks with Chikurimon, hitting a Goblinmon, being deleted, activating Parabolic Junk's effect. Digivolves into Metal Greymon, draws. Attacks with Metal Greymon, hitting a Chimeramon. Digivolves into Metal Garurumon, draws. Digibursts, activating its effect. Purple draws, promotes Goblinmon, unsuspends, digivolves into Devimon, draws. Attacks with Megidramon, suspending Sora and Mimi, activating their effect, hitting a Greymon. Plays a Hell's Gate, activating its effect. Black draws. Digivolves into Commandramon, draws. Digivolves into Black Galgamon, draws. Digivolves into Wario-Monzimon, draws. Digivolves into Palvolcamon, draws. Purple draws, unsuspends. Hatches a Gigimon. Plays a Sora and Mimi. Attacks with Megidramon, suspending Sora and Mimi, activating their effect. Hitting a Metal Garurumon. Being deleted, activating its effect, playing a Chaos Gallopmon. Plays a Glaive Memory Boost, activating its effect. Black draws. Promotes Palvolcamon. Attacks with Palvolcamon, hitting a Ginkakumon, promote. Digivolves into Zwart, draws, activating its effect. Playing a Black Mac Galgamon. And a Metal Greymon. Purple and Suspense. Trash's Glaive Memory Boost, activating its effect. Digivolves into Zwart, activating its effect. Playing a Ginkakumon Promote, playing a Chimeramon, activating Promote's effect to put a Ginkakumon underneath. Activating Chimeramon's effect, deleting Devimon, to delete Black Mac Galgamon. Attacks with Zwart, activating its effect, returning Chaos Gallantmon to hand. Deleting Metal Greymon. Hitting an Izzy. Activating its effect. Attacks with Ginkakumon Promote, suspending Sora and Mimi, activating their effect. Hitting a Greymon. Digivolves into Goblinmon, draws, and sadly, this is where the camera cut out, so we didn't capture the final moments of this battle, but here is the final board state after Agita Swiftly wins the game. This is Layla Swifty signing out. There's not really much to say here, I believe, as you were already aware about the final battle being a bit lacking in content, I suppose. The second game went pretty well. There was lots of back and forth. Red seems to combat blue pretty well, but ultimately blue won this time. And the first battle went okay. In episode 5, we'll be trialing my new idea and we'll see how it works. Other than that, have a lovely Digimon Sunday. We will see you next week for episode 5. Take care. Ta-ra!